Bro, I probably won't get another relationship till I'm like 49, bro.
Mm.
I'm cool. Cause I got my son.
Mm.
It's like, bro, I don't need a girl to like love on me no type of way. Like, I really don't care. Like, the only thing different, and not this might people might spin this to make it weird or whatever, but like the only thing different between love from a girl and like your kid is just intimacy. That's the only difference.
Oh my God. I feel like as a dad, bro, it make me not need another woman because I feel like as a man, a part of my need for a woman is so I can feel needed.
Right.
I don't need to feel needed by nobody else because I got my kid.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't need to spend money on nobody else because I got my kid. I can spend money on my kid. I could be there with my kid when I'm there and I'm lonely. I got my kid. My kid's gonna love me more than anybody else in this world. So I get exactly what you're saying when you say
You know
that.
what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, bro, I'm cool. Like if I get with a girl or whatever and she do anything to like throw me off, cool, bro. Get one chance with me. I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, what's poppin'? This episode is sponsored by Open on Sunday. Now, Open on Sunday is a music catalog financing company that help producers, artists, and songwriters unlock the true value of their catalog. We always hear about the big artists who sell their catalog like Dr. Dre, Metro Boomin, Justin Bieber, artists like that. But what about the small artists who's trying to sell their catalog? Well, this is where Open on Sunday comes in. And if you're somebody who owns masters or publishing and collect royalty checks, your catalog might be worth more than you think. Now, this is where Open on Sunday can help. They will give you upfront cash to invest in whatever. It could be for a studio, for a house, or even just to reinvest into your music career. But the special thing about them is they offer a buyback option. So if you ever want your music catalog back, you got the option to do so. So listen, if you're an artist, songwriter, or music producer, you do not want to miss out on this opportunity. All you got to do is go to www.openonsunday.com and you can get your free valuation. Listen, man, this company is legit. They've been around since 2018. They acquired over 100 catalogs, including legends like B.B. King, Ghostface Killer, and Keith Sweat. Don't miss out. www.openonsunday.com. Get your free valuation. Let's get back to this episode. Yo, what's pop? You know what time it is. Your boy, Mr. J Hill Podcast. I feel like I ain't do a sit down one-on-one in like a month, but the last time we did it, it was crazy, man. This one gonna be just as crazy. Special guest to my left. We made a trip for this one. Shout out to my guy Alex in the building. My producer's here, but special guest to my left, man. Superstar YouTuber, superstar vlogger, superstar musician now. #1 album on iTunes right now. #2 in Jamaica. I want to talk about that because being #2 in Jamaica is it's the big deal, man. My guy DDG is in the building. What up, brother?
What up, man? How you doing?
My dog, man.
Good.
Of course, yes sir. Yeah, I wanted to have a conversation with you about just versatility, of course, vulnerability, and just victory.
Yeah.
I want to know, first of all, like what headspace are you in? If you had to give me number 1 through 10, you can't say 7. How you feel right now?
Why you can't say 7?
I feel like 7 is an easy number. 7 is like I'm all right. So you got to
1
go
through
6,
10, like how I'm feeling, like
yeah, how you feeling? Like mentally.
Like, mentally or off like how my album doing and stuff.
Mentally,
I'm like at a cool 8.7.
Ooh, what makes it an 8.7?
9 actually.
Ooh,
I feel good. Besides being sleepy.
you sleepy right now?
Yeah. I just woke up.
So that's a good thing. You got some energy.
Yeah, I got a little bit of energy for sure, and I just got some coffee going, but I ain't gonna lie, I've been moving around, bro.
Yeah.
So if my energy seem low, that's why.
Man, you been working, bro. We good. We met.
Yeah.
Listen, you here. I appreciate you for being here.
No, for sure.
I wanted to start the conversation off with a quote that you said a long time ago. Is actually from your valedictorian speech. And I wanted to ask you, it said, if you ever saw me outside of school, what would you think of me? You probably thought I was a ladies' man, a class clown, a smoker, a drinker, somebody that, or some just Pontiac team. Every single one of them things is incorrect except for the first one, which is a ladies' man, of course. That's because you discontinue stereotypes by putting your mind to the task at hand. Never judge a book by its cover. When you think about that quote, when you was graduating high school, and you think about your life now, you think about your career, what do you think?
I lied a little bit. I drink and smoke now. But nah, I think it's good, man. You know, I feel like I'm definitely it's a little misconception around me for sure.
Mm.
You feel me? I think I'm a great dude. You know, contrary to blogs and what people say about me, but I think I'm a great person. You know, I care for people, um, and that's why I continue to be blessed. You know,
Mm.
so, I mean, you know, I think I definitely lived up to my valedictorian speech for sure.
Nah, facts. It's funny. I go back to that because like just preparing for this interview, I feel like what you just said has been your entire career though. I feel like you've been saying this ain't the first time I hear you say that. Like contrary to what the blogs think, contrary to what so many people think or say about you.
Uh-huh.
But at the same time, when I watch your interviews, I get real like, I don't care. They're gonna say what they're gonna say. And if they don't say nothing, then I ain't popping. If they don't say nothing, then I ain't doing my job. But I do feel like somewhere is like, man, you care and like you human.
Yeah,
You get what I'm saying? Like it gets to you sometimes.
yeah. I mean, I got thick skin now, but sometimes like I do find myself like scrolling a little too much, and then I got to stop myself. Cause it be people that don't know me, or it just be, you know, you know how fan bases is like
Mhm.
different people fan bases versus my fan base, whatever. Like if you don't like somebody, you gonna forever not like somebody. So, um, but I think I got thick skin at this point. I don't really be tripping about nothing for real.
Hmm. Do you ever find yourself trying to win those people over? Like you said,
I used to. I ain't gonna lie. I used to, but like now, I really don't care that much.
mm.
To be honest, like I care about the people that rock with me, and ever since I start thinking that way, everything been going way better for me.
So let me ask you this though. That's on some man time, right? I feel like every conversation I heard you say the same thing though. You said you don't really care. What makes this time different than any other time?
I mean, you saying like I don't really care about what?
People, what they say, their opinions.
Yeah, yeah, it's the same answer.
You've been saying that. What you
Yeah.
saying now, I feel like I don't care. But you've been saying that. So what makes this different? Why is it a noun and not like a I
I
never
mean, oh yeah, like before I used to let it get to me before cause I used to be so loved, bro. Like I used to be, I didn't used to get hated on at all. Like it used to be like DDG, this and that is my favorite YouTuber, did blah, 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 blah. Everything was cool. But then like, as I became bigger and bigger as a public figure, that's when it started like changing and I started noticing I get more and more hate. But I mean, you know, that come with it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I think when you got a lot of haters, that's an indication that you're going up.
Yeah. But that's why I say, because I hear you, I've been here, you said that. You said it in your speech.
Yeah,
You said that. Like if you don't got no haters, then you ain't doing something right.
facts.
You get what I'm saying? So like I look at you now, I mean, what has it been like 10 plus years, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're a grown man, you're 27.
Right.
And you saying it now, but I'm like, you had to learn something different. Something different had to happen for you to go back to that same regimen or that same ideology of like, yo, if they not hating, then you ain't doing something right. I'm in my mind, I'm assuming that's something that you constantly tell yourself
Yeah.
because it does bother you.
Nah, I don't think I say that because it bothers me. I say that because it's real.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. I really don't care, bro. Like at this point in my life, bro, I'm so blessed. I really don't be caring what people be saying.
Mm-hmm.
Some things might irritate me, but it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Come with it. I like negativity sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Do you really?
I do. I love it. Because you got to think like, would you watch Spider-Man, right? If it wasn't no Venom, if it wasn't a Green Goblin in it, if it wasn't no fight scenes, and he just hanging out with, what's her name?
Lois Lane?
No, the girl with the red hair.
Lois Lane? Oh, that's
Mary Jane, Mary
Superman.
Jane,
Mary
Mary
Jane.
Jane.
Close.
If
Shit.
he wasn't, he just hanging out, going on dates with Mary Jane, bro, Spider-Man wouldn't be as big as it is. You need negativity, bro. Like that fuels people. Like people love negativity. That's just what the world is, especially in this industry. Like people want to see negativity. So it's like, I don't know. I mean, I feel like being the most loved is not good for business, in my opinion.
You see, I just closed the iPad because it's like everything I just studied, just fuck it. Just for a second. Nah, cause like this is like on some man time, and like no amount of like research or nothing can have this conversation. And I feel like I hear that, right? But at the same time, I feel like that's bullshit. Cause I feel like we all want to be loved. We all want to be like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, yeah, we could walk around like we macho man all we want and be like, yeah, man, y'all need a villain. I'm the bad guy. Even the Joker wanted to be liked. You get what I'm saying? Like even the Joker, the bad guy of all bad guys who embraced it the most was like he wanted to be like, and then it turned them to that. Most villains we see, they want to be like they misunderstood, and it turned them to that.
Now, I ain't no villain. I never said I'm a villain. But I like negativity sometimes. I don't know what it is. Maybe I'm toxic. But when I'm most liked, if I go on like a streak of being liked all the time, it feels weird to me at this point in my career, because I'm used to being hated on. So it's like, I don't know, if fuel to fire, it's like this. You play basketball?
Play football. What?
Say you play football, right? What you play?
Cornerback.
All right. I mean, I don't know too much about football.
Go basketball. That's fine. Go ahead. I watch basketball. Go ahead.
All right, basketball, right? If you hooping with your homies basketball, whatever, right? Boom. Nobody talking shit. Nobody. Y'all just laughing, shooting threes, laughing. That's a weak game. That's a boring game, ain't it?
For sure.
When somebody say, you weak ass nigga, hey, you know what I'm saying? Then it's like, all right, bet. Cool. You playing for money? All right, bet. Boom, boom, boom. It's a little negativity, bro. It hypes you up. It makes you want to go harder. So that's why I like it. I'm not saying like I'm a villain or like I'm on no villain arc or I want to be the most hated. It's just like sometimes negativity is positive. To me, it feels me like it makes me want to go harder.
Not for sure. I'm asking questions just to push for to push your mind, your thought process, but at the same time, I do feel you. I feel like the negativity fuels me. Like if it wasn't no negativity, then I wouldn't have the chip on my shoulder. And I feel like the chip on my shoulder is what makes me great. But also I can identify that I think it's some type of, like when we say toxicity, it's some type of negative connotation that come with that, because now that leaks over into my everyday life, my friends, my relationships, my business partners, because it's like I'm almost looking for something negative to go wrong. I'm almost looking for somebody to critique something. Then I start to drive myself crazy.
Yeah. Now, one thing I don't like is like the only type of negativity that I don't like is when people talk down on my music. That's the only thing I don't like.
There we go.
Yeah.
But that's a big thing, because you've been wanting to do this for so long, since high school, since before then.
No, I know. But it's like, that's the only thing I take a lot of pride in. So it's like when niggas like try to downplay, because the reason why that is because I know my music hard. So I know niggas is just like trying to like pick at me or whatever. You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, bro. Like,
but who's to measure if your music hard though? That's if somebody don't like it. I mean, who's to measure that?
No, I know.
If I say I don't like it, that don't mean that it's not good.
I understand that, but it's the way you say it. You can say like, it's cool. But if it's on this shit trash, bro, I hate this shit about. It's like you shouldn't even feel that stuff about nobody. You know what I mean? Like if you don't like something, you don't like it. You feel me?
Look at the motherfucking pot calling the kettle black.
What?
Out of all people.
What that mean?
Hold up. It's like being a hypocrite almost. So like, you started your rap career dissing niggas, right? You had a lot of disses at one point, and then even with the, you had a big diss that got you popping.
Yeah.
So I mean, now full circle is like, do you think?
But dissing niggas and saying a nigga music is trash is different. Like it's not the same thing. Like it's like, all right, dissing niggas and calling niggas trash.
In today's society, you get lit by the negative comments. You get lit by maybe saying a nigga trash. You get lit by coming on here on a podcast and interviewing, trying to embarrass somebody. That's the shit that gets you lit nowadays. So the nigga the troll of trolls, maybe not now because you matured for sure, and as you should.
Yeah.
But you should be able to, out of all people, you should be able to understand.
I understand. I get the game. You know what I mean? But that don't mean that I want the game played on me. You know what I'm saying? I'ma still defend my own music. You feel me? That's the only thing that be getting to me sometimes. But other than that, it's like I don't really be caring for real, to be honest.
You never looked at it like, man, maybe I.
When it be random niggas, I don't care. When it be niggas that I know or niggas that like got an influence, that's when it get to me.
Oh.
If it's just a random nigga on the street say DDG trash, I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck. That's one stream, one viewer. Don't care. But if it's like a dude with like a fan base and somebody with some type of influence, that's when I feel like you trying me because you sending people a signal to hate on me. You know what I mean? That's damn near like going to war, ain't it?
For sure.
If you send one nigga to North Korea right now and be like, hey, go say you fuck North Korea.
They ain't gonna do
They gonna be like, hey, what? Yeah, blow you down right now.
Yeah.
You send a whole army, they like, all right, everybody get ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
I do.
Yeah, it's different.
I get it. I think it just come with the game and the territory. Like even when we talk back about the diss track, because like you was popping then, right? Like you had like 1 million subs at the time, right?
Yeah.
You came out, and that man could have thought the same thing about you. Like I don't even know this man. I'm talking about some high school shit, and I'm talking about him. I don't even know this, and you even acknowledge it. You like, man, well, that was just really just to get popping. Like, it really was just to do a diss song, and it was fake. So like you should understand.
Yeah, I don't think that was the turning point though. Like,
I mean,
nigga,
that was your most streamed song at the time. You even
but I wasn't even rapping for real back then. Like that was really, that didn't even come out on Apple Music or nothing. That was just some YouTube shit. I could see if I dissed a nigga professionally. You know what I mean? It's like, man, that's 8 years ago.
Bro, it went on World Star, bro. That was the biggest platform at the time.
Nah, that ain't. I don't think
getting a feature with Famous Dex. Like you went up after that. What are you talking about?
What you mean?
What you mean? What I mean?
You saying like I went up after the
like your music? Like I think people started taking you serious a little bit after that.
Nah, no, they didn't.
When would you say they started taking you serious?
When I dropped songs, like real
Which
music.
one? Give me a so I can pinpoint it.
I don't know, Givenchy, Take Me Serious.
Take Me Serious, that's when you went on tour, right?
Yep.
Take Me Serious.
Arguments. Like when I dropped real music, that's when it started turning. The diss track shit was, everybody was dissing each other on YouTube. That was just like a thing. All YouTubers was making diss tracks. Niggas like Jake Paul and Rice Gum get going platinum off the shit. That's just the wave. Just like the wave now is streaming. It's just like, nigga, that was the wave.
Do you think people intentionally, or maybe people intentionally talk down on the music because you are so vulnerable about how much you care about it?
Maybe, but I think it just stems from me being so popular on the internet.
It's like you're a target.
Exactly. Like when Drake first dropped his music, right? When he first dropped his music, and I'm the biggest Drake fan. When he first dropped Successful, I'm like, this is the nigga that was on Degrassi. Until I heard it. You know what I'm saying? Then I was like, oh, this shit hard.
Yeah.
And then I've been a fan ever since.
Yeah.
So it's just like, that's just how it is. But the difference between me and Drake is he stopped acting. I still do the shit. You feel me? That I do. I still do the social media shit. So it's like, that's really the only difference. But everybody gonna always have the whatever, however they was initially introduced to you, that's how they gonna think of you as. If you go up to a girl right now and you got a damn booger in your nose and breath stink, hair fucked up, and you get her number right there, she ain't gonna never forget that. No matter how many haircuts you get.
There's no more second chances.
Exactly, bro. It's like the first impression means everything. So I'm okay with that though. This is my livelihood. I have people that love me all around the world for what I do on the internet and my content and shit. So I'm cool with splitting it. You feel me? But it's like eventually, you know, I want it to be where it's equally as big.
No, I actually understand you 1,000%. I feel like sometimes we isolate those negative comments when it's like, bro, there's so many positive comments out there. So many people that's talking positive about you. You mean the time you're going to look at your comment section and you're going to point out the one person that say something negative? I feel like that's ungrateful. I feel like that's like a spit in God's face. Like, I don't know how spiritual or religious you are, but I feel like when we do things like that, it's like we don't appreciate how far we came for real.
Nah, I appreciate my fans a lot.
No, not saying you. I feel like when we do that, like even when I do that, I feel like that's what helped me stay grounded. It's like, nah, don't do that, bro. Like you got people supporting you. And you're gonna look at that one negative comment and respond, like, don't do that. That's why
I mean, I might get out of character and respond to a nigga or whatever. But other than that, it's like they ain't really tripping for real. No, that's his natural human nature.
Mm.
You know, if you look at a field of green grass and you see one red grass, nigga, you gonna see that red grass. You gonna be like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
Pay attention to it more. I get so much love. It's like the negativity stick out sometimes.
Yeah. You know, it's funny because talking about the hate in the music and like people just saying you for this streamer slash vlogger. I think me personally, I think you're one of the few that get the most respect especially when it comes to YouTubers that made the transition from YouTube to musician. I feel like when I talk to people, they give you almost like the GOAT status, if I'm being real.
Yeah. And I humbly accept that because of how many other niggas did it.
Man, I can't tell. I know I'm the wrong person to ask. Only person I can think of is like Queen Naja, but
Exactly.
even then they say like you were the person that really kicked down the doors.
Yeah. But I tell people all the time, bro, like, no disrespect to anybody else that's trying to do it, but me and Queen Naja is the only ones that's like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Really, really doing this shit for real.
Yeah.
You know?
And unfortunately, bro, being the first, it comes with the negativity, though. Like being the first in so many things. When you be the first, you gotta be the one that shit. Look at all of the women that came. Like so many people I could just think of that was the first of their kind that took so much heat, and now it became a revolution, right? Like shit. Who was the chick named Marilyn Monroe? Was that her? Like I feel like she caught so much heat. So many other people I could think of, but like just off the top of my head. It's like they catch so much heat and then 10, 15, 20 years down the line, boom, they're great. People love them. They legendary. It's like, nigga, ain't trying to hear that. Y'all wasn't calling me legendary when I was going through it.
Yeah. I mean, that's what I'm going through. You feel me? It is what it is, though. I'd rather be the first to do it than to be the 10th nigga to do it, and then it ain't feeling as authentic. I feel like my journey is going to be something that people look back on and people get inspired by. There's a lot of other people that do the same thing that I do that want to get into music, that want to go into streaming or YouTube and then do music. And, you know, I'm giving them I'm kind of giving them a way, paving the way for them.
Yo, you know, it's funny. I watched your interview with Speedy on Complex, and you was naming, what was it, the top streamers, and I think you said you, Casanat, Platboy Max, and you gave honorable mention because he's so special in his own realm, Speedy. I thought that was so interesting because I feel like when I look at you, I see more than just a black creator. So when I hear that question asked to you, I'm thinking you gonna go like a Jake Paul, Mr. Beast, right? Why the separation?
What you mean?
When
Because
you
they
talk
said
about-
black creators, didn't they?
I don't think so. Did he? Maybe I don't think so. I don't think he said specifically black. And that's why I was wondering, like when we talk about these YouTubers, do we not think about globally? Do we only look at us when it comes to it?
I mean, I think I said Aiden Ross.
I don't know.
He Jewish.
Yeah, I don't think you said. I think you said Platboy Max, Casanat, you, Speedy.
Oh, probably did. I don't know. Well, Aiden Ross should have been in there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, black creators. Yeah,
Okay,
black
okay.
creators.
All
Yeah.
right, my bad. I apologize.
No, you're good. Yeah.
I'm gonna fact check that too.
Yeah, I'm sure he's.
So if you had to
black
give me,
creators.
okay, so I'm thinking Mount Rushmore of like streamers in general though.
Yeah. I mean, Mr. Beast don't stream. Jake Paul don't stream. So it had to be them.
Or content creators.
Content creators.
Do you count that as content creation? Mr.
Streaming?
Beast or like a
Oh yeah, what?
yeah,
the
like that's
biggest
the
YouTuber in the
highest.
world.
Yeah,
Yeah,
So
no,
if you had to give me a Mount Rushmore of like content creators, who would it be?
Shit. It'll be the same list, but you can definitely add Mr. Beast to it. For sure.
Mount Rushmore is 4. Give me 4.
And you say Mr. Beast, Kai, Speed, and it's a lot though. It's like you can't really do just 4.
That's the Mount Rushmore.
Nah, I know, but you can't just do just 4. I mean, I give it to myself, but it's so many other people. Like content creation is so vague. It's like, bro, it's like so many people in this space. You got people like KSI. You got people like these motherfuckers that you don't even know of that's getting 100 million views a video. So it's like you can't really just say 4 people. You know?
Yeah, when we talking about black creators, I'm glad you brought it up. When we talk about the black creators, just how far has the black creator come when it comes to like this YouTube and content creation? I remember a conversation you had a long time ago, actually during your tour. Was it Take Me Serious? Adam 22, and he was talking about like his friend who did BMX at the time, and like all of his black friends like basically being a fan of him because it's not a lot of black streamers. Now, years later, it's so many black streamers. And I was wondering, like, when you take the time to think about it, do you look at the evolution of the black content creators in your industry, in your field?
Yeah, you saying like, do I? What you mean, like?
Do you look at it and be like, man, we came a long way?
Oh yeah,
you look at it
sure.
like, man, we still got so much further to go.
No, like the biggest content creators in the world is black. I feel like we definitely lead in the space for sure. You know, in our own way. It's like a cult in a way. You feel me? Unless you like somebody like Mr. Beast is like the mainstream of the mainstream. You know what I mean? But like when it comes to like black creators, it's like, bro, the 2 biggest streamers, if you ask somebody who their favorite streamer, they might say either Kai or Speed. You know, they both black.
Yeah.
You know, both came from nothing. So it's like,
what I love about Kai's story is like, I think I seen this on the internet and it was like, man, they keep showing us why we chose the right person. Like he getting the houses for his friends. Like it's like he's doing what he's supposed to do type.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
When you think about your process and what you've done for the space of streamers, of content creators, like what does that mean to you? Like when you see so many people thriving now and you was actually one of the founding fathers of this content creation.
I think it's dope. You know, especially when people be like giving me my props and flowers, you know, let me know they used to watch me or, you know what I'm saying? It feel good, you know? Make me feel old sometimes, but.
Nigga, you still young as hell, nigga.
Nah, I be, they be making it seem like I'm like 45 and stuff like that.
I mean, when it comes to the streaming, I mean, you OG in it.
Yeah.
You OG for sure.
For sure.
Shit. Did you ever see yourself doing it for so many people, or did it change over time? Was it like, yo, I'm doing this for people that look like me so they can be motivated? Was that ever your why, or you was just doing it and you didn't even know?
Nah, I mean, like, I definitely do it to inspire people that's like me for sure. I got so many people that come up to me like, bro, man, I used to watch you for so long. I'm a millionaire now. Like, it's like a lot. That happens a lot. So that'd be like, that's what I do it for. I feel like that's my way of giving back to the world. You know what I mean?
When we talk about evolution and creating content over time, what would you think the biggest change has been so far?
Yeah. I think TikTok.
That's the biggest change?
I think that changed a lot for everybody.
Why so?
Clips. Like, think about it like this. You can have 1,000 views, right? But if every 1,000 one of them people clip your shit, the average viewer gonna think you way bigger than me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
TikTok gave a lot of black creators a way to blow up without actually being as big as they are. You know what I mean? I feel like that changed a lot for sure, the short form content, but other than that, I don't know. I think that's about it.
I feel like, I don't know. I think when I think of TikTok, I don't know. I don't want to compare it to Vine because Vine was only 7 seconds, but I just feel like it reminds me of it a little bit, I guess.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. I mean, that's a whole different era. Some kids don't even know what that shit is.
Nah, facts. That was the time.
Yeah.
So wait, so you're telling me you don't notice the biggest change? You don't think it's like Twitch? You would say TikTok over Twitch over like how niggas streaming now? Like niggas is streaming like you used to have to vlog to do what niggas doing now. Like niggas is streaming, going outside, going to different countries and shit. Like it ain't, you don't gotta wait. You can see that right now.
Yeah, but like who the hell what grown man that works a 9 to 5 got time to watch a nigga live streaming all day?
Bro, I'm
It's
not
like
watching that shit.
exact.
That
It's
shit
like
is
some
lit right
people
now.
got time, but like most people got lives and kids and shit. That's what they get on TikTok. That's how they consume it. And then when they do get time, that's when they go on Twitch on when they got their day off and stuff like that. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Like it used to be like, okay, if you ain't in the live, you don't see nothing.
Mm.
Or if you don't go watch it on YouTube, you ain't see it. Now it's like the moment, like everything we just talked about, maybe like the first 5 questions we talked about already on TikTok.
Mm.
They not watching this interview or watching my live right now, but they can see it on their feed.
Mm.
It's like that changed the game.
Damn. And you said if you had to start over to do it again, you would go straight to TikTok.
100%.
What would be different though? Because I feel like when you first started, I think your first video was you going was it to DC? And then your second video was like a I don't know if it was a basketball video. Like you was super versatile with your stuff, right? But in today's age, we see so many people talk about when it come to being famous, you gotta be super niche, right? You want to talk about one thing, get your audience, and then you can pivot, right? But I feel like when you started, you were kind of like, no, your second video was actually probably like some music or something like that, right? So you went from vlogging, going to DC to making music to talking about basketball to then you was doing pranks, right, on your moms and shit like that. So you was doing a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
But today, we don't see that. Well, we're told that we're not supposed to do that. From the GOAT streamer himself or the GOAT content creator himself, YouTuber himself, however people want to put it. What do you say to that when it comes to like niching out your content? Or do you say do everything? Like, what would you say? What would your advice be?
You saying like do everything in terms of what?
Like everything, like you came out, you was doing everything, right? You came out, you was vlogging, you was doing pranks, you was making music, you was doing everything. Then you started creating mad other pages, right? Because we had the whole YouTube thing that happened. Then you started making other pages, right?
Yeah.
But clearly you was doing everything. Whereas though in today's age, when it comes to content creator, a lot of the instructions is to niche down, like create a niche. Like you want to be something that you want to do something that people know you for specifically. And
Yeah.
I'm wondering, like, what would you think? Like, what would your advice be?
I mean, I just say yeah, I guess so. When it come to like, you mean like to streaming or just like YouTubing or just whatever? Like my niche right now, I feel like is music. But like it ain't nobody that really do music. So I guess like outside of that, it's really just seeing what the climate is. I feel like a lot of people is doing IRL shit. You know what I'm saying? Going out in public, vlogging, but live. I do everything in terms of like social media platforms, but outside of that, I mean, your niche is your own humor or your own like however people like you.
So no matter what you do,
No
just
matter what,
as long as you being you.
as long as you're being you and consistent, I feel like it really don't matter.
Would you have any suggestions of what not to do?
Mm,
Because again, you did pretty much everything. You did the whole fake beefs, right? And who I'm in my mind, I'm thinking like at one point,
some of them real.
yeah. But I mean, I guess I'm looking at the ones that was like super lit.
Yeah.
I could think of one that was real, but whatever. But you did that, right?
Yeah.
You went the 50 Cent route, was some what people would say,
Yeah.
right? But some people would say that don't last long. Shit, it lasts long for you.
I mean, it depends on how big you are. Like a lot of creators try to like diss to come up. It don't work like that if you ain't got no fan base.
Get the fan base first.
For sure.
But still, do you even say go down that route now? It's changed. A lot changed.
Nah, because, you know, a lot of people start doing that and then they lose fans because a lot of people share fans. So, like, when I beef for certain niggas, I know I'm losing fans, too, at the same time because, you know, they like multiple people. They watch multiple people. So, I say, like, you know, if you beef with somebody, just know what you're getting into.
Now I'm thinking about what about collaborations now? Because you could lose fans when you collaborate with the wrong people. I feel like nowadays a lot of niggas is like, I think the girl wave is like niggas just get the baddest chick, have them on a stream, and then like that help the numbers go crazy.
I mean, everybody like pretty girls. You know, it depends on how you do it, though. You know, sometimes it can be a lesson than a curse. You know.
What's the curse you think?
I don't know. It depends on how your content go. You know, my content PG-12. You feel me? I don't really be even. I don't be on nothing crazy. I be chilling.
I feel like you're in the vlogs all the time now.
In the blogs?
Yeah. So you got the formula, like you got the method. Like I'm not trying to hear that. Don't cap. No, don't come over here and cap.
No, I'm saying like I don't. I know not to take it too far when I link with a girl. I'm not finna be kissing no girl on live.
Oh yeah, no. That's gonna fuck up the money.
Music video different. But like on live, like I ain't finna be doing all that, you know.
Wait, you kissing the girl on a music video? You just talked about this with Angela. You dropped the song with somebody, and you didn't want to drop it because y'all was flirting. So wait, you about to drop a video while you kissing somebody?
No, I already did.
Oh, you did? I ain't see that. You kiss somebody?
Yeah, it's like a little PG-13 kiss stuff.
This nigga. What about that, bro? Like diving into like I guess the personal life. Does that ever get annoying? Because sometimes, especially when we talk about Clippers, perfect segue. Like we talk about Clippers, it's like you could get on stream and just be talking about your regular life, and then somebody gonna clip it. So it's a gift and a curse with the Clippers. As much as it helps you, it can hurt you.
Yeah. But like, go back to what we talked about in the beginning, bro. Like, you need that negativity to be interesting sometimes. Like, people like Kanye West, for instance. He be talking crazy, but when he talk negative, what people doing?
They watching for sure.
They watching. They tuning in.
I feel like a lot of people, like, I don't know, niggas threw Kanye West away. A lot of people did. Not everybody.
No, a lot of people did, but like still, like to this day, whenever he go back to being negative, niggas like, what eyeballs on you if you drop a fire song, you know?
Niggas ain't even giving him a chance. I don't know, bro. He went too far, I think. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He might have. I don't know. But I'm just saying, like, it's just like people tune into negativity, bro. That's what folks like. That's a part of this business at this point. If you ain't got thick skin, you shouldn't be in it.
Yeah, that's a fact, right? And I also think, like, where do we I don't know, I'm talking to the humanity side of it, right? So like that's cool when we talking about yourself, right? Now you can't even talk about your family, like your little one. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is fucking clipping it. And I think that's different. Now that hit different. Like I'm not trying to I ain't trying to hear that. I might crash out over that. You know what I'm trying to say?
No, I feel you. But it's like, what can you do through a phone? What can you do through a computer screen, bro? It ain't much you can do. Yeah. Like it's like I trick my mind to think the internet is fake. Like when I see shit on the internet, I'm like, cause I ain't never had a motherfucker come up. If a nigga say my son is ugly, right? They will never ever in their life say that.
We know that.
Never. Like that shit is just like all and you click on their page, it's a fucking random ass celebrity on their shit. Like people literally troll. You know what I did? I'm gonna tell you a secret. I tried it before. Like I was like, let me make a burner account real quick and just see how it feel. And I ain't gonna lie, it was cool.
You get your shit off.
It was kind of cool, bro. I'm like, I get why niggas do this.
Who was the first person you trolled?
Nah, I ain't gonna tell you that. But it was cool though. That shit was cool. I get it. I'm like, oh, you could just say whatever, and then motherfuckers just, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So niggas really do that shit for fun, bro. Like that's why I don't take this shit serious. Like niggas just be bored. You gotta think about it. Like motherfuckers don't really know people in real life. They just trying to just get some engagement, get some laughs off. You think fan bases really be crashing out on each other? They probably be laughing after they send a tweet.
No, facts.
Like that's just how it be.
Yeah. Now I was wondering, because it's funny, I was just thinking like, man, at the same time, because that's true. But now I almost feel like the same thing that got you here, because we talking about the journey, is like you had to grow up in front of everybody, right? And sometimes that means making mistakes. And a lot of times, like, as crazy as it might sound in the moment, our mistakes is what level us up, and then we are able to learn, pivot, you know what I'm saying, do something different. And with you, like, the few times you have talked about your family online, is like, I remember you saying somewhere, like, they clipped it up, and it was taken out of context. And I'm like, damn, you can't even be vulnerable on your own stream anymore. Like, you almost got to turn to, like, a artificial you while you streaming, just so it won't get taken out of context. Do you ever feel like that?
Nah, I be myself on my shit. I try to censor like certain things when it comes to like like my kid and shit like that, or whatever my situation is, because it always gets spent out of context. But it only gets spent out of context with people that just don't want to like me. Like I can save a nigga from a burning building, and they'd be like, why he jump in that fire like that? He want to be seen. You know what I mean? It's just like I got people like that just hate me just to hate. It don't matter what I do. So it's like, I don't know. I really just don't take that shit serious. It's like it don't matter it don't matter how good I do, it don't matter nothing. They gonna always try to spin it. I just got haters like that. Which is cool. It is what it is.
Talking about your son, what does like fatherhood mean to you, bro?
It's good. It means a lot. It means everything. It's like my way of being grounded. Like it's my way of like, after being on stream, being on live all day, and just like, you know, just being like working all the time, and you know, I might read all this hate online and might feel some type of way, be having a bad day. I can always like know my son he always gonna be cool with me. He always gonna fuck with me.
One of the best feelings in the world.
You got a kid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got a newborn. She be 2 in August.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah. So, but I have a stepdaughter, and I always told myself, I'm good. Like, I love my stepdaughter, right? Like, she my daughter. I met her when she was 8. She's about to be 16 now. And I almost.
Damn, bro. I thought you was like 25, bro.
I'm 33. I'll be
what's
34 next month.
That's what's up.
Nah. So I say that to say, like, I never forget. And my ex was saying, like, yo, you gotta, like, you know, basically, like, when you have a newborn, it's gonna be different. I used to always deny it, like, nah, I love my daughter the same way. You know what I'm trying to say? And then I had a newborn, and it was like, I almost had to apologize, because it was like, yeah, you're right. I've never loved somebody the way I love my daughter.
That's what I'm saying. That's the reason why I probably won't get another relationship till I'm like 49, bro. I'm cool, cause I got my son. It's like, bro, I don't need a girl to like love on me no type of way. Like, I really don't care. Like, the only thing different, and people might spin this to make it weird or whatever, but like, the only thing different between love from a girl and like your kid is just intimacy. That's the only difference.
Oh my God. Wasn't we just having this conversation? Bro, when I tell you, and people can spin it, I know they are, and it is what it is, because we know what's going on. I literally said the same thing, bro. It was a clip I made. I said, yo, I don't know if this might be a bad thing or not, and it might be, but I feel like as a dad, bro, it make me not need another woman, because I feel like as a man, a part of my need for a woman is so I can feel needed.
Right.
I don't need to feel needed by nobody else, because I got my kid.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't need to spend money on nobody else, because I got my kid. I can spend money on my kid. I could be there with my kid when I'm there and I'm lonely. I got my kid. My kid's gonna love me more than anybody else in this world. So I get exactly what you're saying when you say that.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm like, bro, I'm cool. Like, if I get with a girl or whatever and she do anything to like throw me off, cool, bro. Get one chance with me. I ain't gonna lie. It's just like I don't need it.
Damn, man, that's so dope that you can touch on that, because like, even when you say, like, man, when you've done all the work, all the negative things, you come home, you can see your son, and it's like, man, I think that's probably the safest place to be. Like, when we talk about feeling home, like, I think that's home right there.
Yeah,
with
for sure. Hell yeah, man. That's the best feeling. People used to always say, like, unconditional love. All this, when you have a kid, it's gonna be unconditional love. Like, all right, I ain't really understand it until I had a kid. I'm like, man, dog, I'll put a bazooka in a house full of grandmas over my son. I'll shoot an RPG in the house in GTA.
In GTA
for my son, bro. Like, it's just you don't feel no other way about your own human. Like, it's your own creation, you feel me? And they just so innocent. It's like you just want them to have the best childhood and shit. It's a good feeling.
No, it's a great feeling, bro. Like, it's one of the best feelings I ever felt in the world.
No,
but at the same time, I tell people all the time, like, man, as much as I love my child, bro, like, I feel like I need my passion. I need what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Because without this, I don't think I can love my child the same.
Right.
You feel me? Like, I feel like a man is nothing without his purpose. And I feel like you could feel that way because you walk in your purpose every single day.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm trying to say? Like, especially when it comes to like making this music. And like, I guess even going into that, what would you say? What do you think your purpose is?
My purpose, outside of what I already do for myself, like, you know, music, content, whatever, I think my purpose is really to just motivate the youth.
Mm.
I think that's my main purpose, just to motivate people that watch me and just, you know, just show them that they can do it. Cause I'm just a regular nigga, bro. Like, you know, I ain't no different from anybody else. I just grind, stay consistent. And that's really it, you know. Anybody can do it.
Do you think that's true though?
I think anybody can do it, for sure, 100%. This ain't like the NBA, you know what I mean? When I talk about what I do in terms of like blowing up in content, making music, being good at it, it's just like anything. Like anybody can do it, depending on your consistency and how hard you work and how you gain a liking. Obviously, it's a formula. You got to do it the right way. But if everybody have the formula, which is just be consistent, be on all the sites and everything else, anybody can do it. Literally. It's like the people that's, what's so special about the people that's the biggest right now?
Their work ethic.
Exactly. They all human. They all bleed the same. They all have the same type of emotions. Everybody got problems. Everybody got their own issues. It's just the work ethic.
Yo, you know, I think we talk about fighting and like your journey and things. And I feel like the one thing that's consistent is, I don't want to say you're doing it, but like proving people wrong. Like shit. Like I started the conversation with some of the valedictorian speech. And like every shit, even in college, people said, like, I think the professor said, like, you showed them your vlog or something, they like, this dumb. You get what I'm trying to say?
Mm-hmm.
And every single time it's like,
hey man, you doing your research,
come
bro.
on, I know a little something.
Real Nick, man. For sure.
So like every single time you prove them wrong. But I feel like that same fight, bro, we got to be careful with that because that shit will drive you crazy.
Yeah.
Like, again, not to bring him up again, but you think about Kanye West. Think about it. He was my favorite at one point in time because he came down, he was a producer, producing for Jay-Z. He wanted to rap. He showed Jay-Z his rap. Jay-Z said, keep producing. Cool. He started rapping, became one of the biggest rappers. Then he wanted to be a stylist. He do the Red Octobers. Nike say that's because it's Nike. Cool. I go to Adidas. Then he dropped Yeezys. But it's like you do that so much until you don't have nobody you don't have a reason to do it, and then you start creating shit. Right. And now we like you crazy.
Right.
So like we gotta be careful with that. Do you feel like you're constantly trying to prove people wrong too? Because we said the haters are the fuel.
Yeah. In a way, yeah, because everybody want to be the biggest. And, you know, like, people that hate on you is like, it's people that hate on me, bro. If my song come on the radio, they'll try to change it. They hate on me so much. So it's like, obviously you want to, like, gain supporters all the time. But, you know, I think, it just come with it, bro. It's like, depends on the magnitude that you go. Eventually, like, you're going to be undeniable. Like, you're going to have to listen to my music. You're going to have to see my content. You're going to accidentally like a TikTok, and I'm going to be all over your For You page. It's just like, it just depends on how much you flood the market for real. So, I mean.
But when is enough? Like, when are we really satisfied?
Never, till we die. It ain't no amount of money that I don't want to make. It ain't no amount of success that I don't want to have. So it's like, that's the fun in it. It's like GTA. It's like, just because you beat the game don't mean you ain't going to stop playing that bitch. You're going to go online and see what you can do there. You're going to keep playing the game and keep playing. GTA been out for how long? 10 years?
Facts.
Still ain't made a new one. We still playing that bitch. We just trying to find new shit to do. Now we got role playing. It's just like, that's literally life. It's like, bro, we just want to keep playing the game. Life is a game.
No, I feel you, bro. I always ask these questions just out of curiosity to see what other people think, because in my mind, I feel the same way. But it's also like a subconscious mind speaking to me that's like, I do want to be in a space where I can be the best man I can be, whereas a space where I am good. Because like a lot of times as men, we do things for our family. We come home and be like, I'm doing this for the family. And I had to tell myself, I had to look at myself in the mirror and be like, no, you're not. You ain't doing it for your family, because if you made $1 million today, your family will be good. Your family will be okay, nigga. Your family ain't never see $1 million. You made $1 million. You'll be good. But you continue to chase and chase and chase and chase. And I'm like, yo, I wonder, when is it ever enough?
It ain't, bro. Because think about it. You make $1 million, all of a sudden you looking at boats. You looking at the nice cars. You looking at this. You're like, damn, that mean I got to make 10 million to get to this thing. Then you get to 10 million. Then you're like, damn, bro, I want this big ass crib. I want to fly jets everywhere. Then you're like, oh man, all right, I got to get to 100 million. It's like, it don't matter how much money you make, you always going to want more. It don't matter how successful you get. It's always going to be somebody that's bigger than you. It's always going to be bigger competition. So I feel like it's never ending. This shit is forever. It's like you never be satisfied ever. And if you get satisfied, then that means you don't want to be the biggest. I want to be the biggest.
Okay, hold up. Blame it on the chat. Number 1 right now, iTunes in the US. Number 2, Jamaica. It don't get no bigger than number 1. You love music. This is your passion. This is what you want people to take you serious. You've been saying this since we can remember. Take me serious.
Right.
They ain't got no choice but to take you serious now. It's number 1. What does that mean? Is that enough? Like,
nah, it ain't. I want to be number 1 on Billboard. iTunes cool. It's amazing. But I want to be on Billboard. Then I want to be on this. I want to be on Vogue magazine, blah, blah, blah. It's just so many different things that I want to accomplish with music. It's like, I don't think I will ever be satisfied. But like, one of my goals in music is to sell out an arena one day. Just me. You feel me? And I feel like once I do that, I'm going to be like, where's the stadium? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to want to continue to go. So it's like, I don't think it's no amount of satisfaction with music. It's just like, well, for me personally, I think I just want to just keep doing it. I just have a big passion for it. And, you know, I look up to the people that do the craziest shit, but I'm like, if they all bleed the same, they all the same type of people, or everybody's human, I can do the same thing. And I just continue to motivate myself through that. So I don't know, bro. I don't think satisfaction is a thing for people that work hard.
I'm with you, 100%. You think you take the same approach with like your YouTube and content creation, streaming with the music?
I think with content creation, I think it's really like, in a way, my calling. It's just too easy, bro. Like, I'm natural. Like, people, to have people like you for you is just like, I can do this my whole life.
Yeah.
Like, I'm funny, I'm cool, I'm nice, whatever. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to making content, bro, I'm literally just a genius with this shit, bro. I know what I'm doing in every moment.
But do you think you taking the same approach though? How you stream, how you vlog, how you create content with music?
With streaming, like, you talking about satisfaction wise?
Nah, like, just like how you approach the game of creating content, how you approach the game of maybe doing a vlog or maybe about to stream. Do you take that same approach with how you do that with your music?
In terms of what, like
making music, creating music, how you create music?
Like, I'm trying to catch what you're trying to ask. Like, what you mean?
I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know how to ask it no other way. The same, when you think about streaming,
right?
You're like, I'm gonna stream today. This is how I'm gonna stream. This is the way I'm gonna stream. That approach to streaming, do you take that and do you use it the same approach when you're making your music? This is the song I'm gonna make today. This is how I'll make the song. Like, do you take the same approach?
Nah, I wouldn't say I take the same approach. I'm more laid back. Like, it's less serious to me.
And music?
No, streaming.
Streaming. Okay.
Is much more laid back. Like, it's more like I do it in my sleep, literally.
Okay.
So it's like, bro, the content to me is literally just like eating food, bro. It's just too easy. With music, is much more calculated for sure.
Okay, I asked that because when I'm listening to Blame It on the Chat, you got a lot of features on there. Yeah. And I heard you talk a lot about collaboration when you streaming or vlogging and things like that. So I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, this seems similar. If it's just making music, though, it's not live or anything.
Yeah, I'm not. It's intertwined for sure because I did the 80% of the album on live.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what makes it the beauty. That's the revolution of this album. It's like the whole album is created in front of them. It's no secret. It's like it's a couple songs on there, a couple features on there that they haven't heard, but everything else, my core fan base has heard it. They picked the music.
I seen that. I thought that was dope. So again, I did do my research, but I want you to this next question, blame it on my brain and not my heart, because I really don't know. I'm new to the streaming thing.
Yeah.
What I did see was Platboy Max was doing that a lot though. Like having artists come on. Like I think he would make the beat or something like that.
Nah, he engineer.
Yeah, with the song. Did you get that idea from him or?
No, but like prior to me, because you know me and Max got a hit together.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah, so prior to that, like I'll make music on live. Like I have done it before, but I just didn't really lock in on it. After I did the shit with Max though, and Pink Dreads went crazy, I'm like, oh yeah, this is, I got to get back on this.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So he definitely sparked some motivation.
Okay.
To do it on live for sure. But yeah, he do like the engineering, like he get a little more creative on the technical side. Like I don't even know how to engineer. Like I was doing it, bringing artists in and having them rap with me all the time. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Which he also do that too. But I think that's my primary thing is somebody pull up on me, we making music together. You know what I mean?
Did you see people like, I guess, trying to pin you guys against each other, or be like, man, he jocking Max or something like that?
Nah. Because we made a hit together. Right. Like I can see if I start engineering folks and doing song wars and everything that he doing, I try to make sure that people that I work with or people I collab with or people I consider like my homie in this space, I never try to step on toes.
Yeah.
That's why I always give niggas flowers and shit. You feel me? So, you would never see me do a song wars. You would never see me engineer artists. But doing music live, that's definitely something that I've done before, but I just never really toned in on it like I am now.
Yeah, I asked because, you know, Drake, that's my guy too. Well, I'm a fan of his music. That's not, I don't know that nigga, but like, that ain't my guy. That shit guy, not that ain't my guy. I fuck his music. But they were saying something similar about him, right? Because he would show love to different sounds. Right. He would get it hot. And then I'm thinking he introducing me to new sounds, whereas though you got a whole group of people saying he just jocking nigga sounds. That's why I was wondering, like, did you get that? Did anybody try to say he was jocking that?
No, maybe a few people say
but it wasn't like
shit like that.
Nah,
I think it came off way more organic because when the first time that I went on his live to make music, it was a hit. So, and it was a hit with him on it.
Yo, stand on the music. Now I'm curious. Now my brain is just going now. I know you're tired. If you gotta go, just let me know. Yo, are you signed to a label?
Yeah, Epic.
How hands-on are you when it comes to like the process of your music?
Very, very hands-on.
So like almost like you do everything yourself type.
In a way, like, I mean, I don't produce.
Okay.
Yet.
Okay.
But, you know, when it comes to like putting the music out, shit like that, I'm on the phone with them. I'm talking to the engineer while they mixing, mastering, everything. So it's
almost like an independent, kind of. Like,
yeah,
independent
in a way, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I asked that because Russ just said something about artists like Spotify not showing the streams. He don't think that Spotify should show the artist streams. And I was wondering what you think about that. Because I thought he made, I don't know if you've seen it, but I seen the post and I'm like, this is interesting. He was like, because like it really makes people, I don't know exactly what he said, but it makes people want to like compete more. If you can pull it up for me. But he literally just said that. He was like, man, he don't think Spotify should show the numbers on the streams anymore. I was wondering, do you think that? What do you think about that? Have you thought about that?
I think they should. Just because it's like, bro, we can see it on every other platform. We can see it on YouTube. We can see it on everything except Apple Music.
Yeah.
I think Apple Music should show the streams. I think all the numbers should be transparent.
With the fans.
Yes.
Why?
Because like, what's the point? Like the fans want to see. Imagine if you can stream a song and right after you get done streaming it, you can see it go up. Imagine you can see every stream. You know how like, because people got real deal fan bases. Like I'm trying to like train my fans in a way to like really stream music and really run up the numbers.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if they can see the numbers going up while they're streaming it.
Right.
Like it'd be a different type of motivation to stream the music. I feel like everybody numbers would be up.
Yeah, I like that, but kind of like it's like we think about Instagram, and they started letting us take off the lights. I thought that was dope because again, now you don't have to have this unnecessary pressure of trying to appeal to the world and to the masses or chase somebody that you can't even chase for real. You can't even be in the room with. And I feel like,
But watch this though.
go ahead.
Say you, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like how many likes you average on a picture?
Shit, I don't know. It depends. I post a picture with you, it might do a couple thousand.
Exactly. All right, couple thousand, right? Boom.
You put that on your story, you feel me?
Yeah. Look, you post a picture, boom. Couple thousand, whatever, boom. And imagine you had the likes, boom. Imagine if me and you take a picture, that bitch get 2 million likes.
I want
Still
people to
gonna exactly. You still gonna have it? No, nigga.
That's a fact, but I think that's the point though. It's like because I don't have to show you. Like,
I feel like hiding likes is a form of insecurity in a way. You know what I mean? It's like I want people to think that I got a lot of likes. That's the truth. It's like, bro, you know, it's likes. Who gives a fuck? Like if a girl might scroll past your picture and she might like it with her eyes. She might not want to like it because she don't want people to see that she liked the picture. Like, likes don't determine if you lit. Likes don't determine nothing. It's just about likes. But it's like if you get 1 million likes on a picture,
I definitely
I want the whole world to see that.
like 1 million subscribers. I need that gold plaque.
Exactly, bro. It's like it's a milestone. So I don't think it should be, the stream should be hidden. I think that's something. Like I got over 360 million streams on Moonwalking in Calabasas on Spotify. I want everybody to see that shit.
Facts.
When niggas talk shit about my music, go to Spotify. I got music with 50 million, 60 million, 300 million, 100 million. Like, I want them to see that.
Okay, cool. So that's for somebody that's up here. What about the niggas that's trying to get there? You know,
Bro, it shows growth. It's like, bro, if you scroll deep down my Spotify, you will see a song with 10,000 streams. It's like, that's the part of the game, bro. It's a part of the growth. Like, if you scroll down Kai Cenat YouTube, you'll find a YouTube video that don't got 1 million views, 100,000 views, or 50,000 views or something that nobody really gravitated towards. But if you look at it now, you see the growth. I think that's just a part of the journey.
No, that's a fact. Yo, when you the song you got with Ty Dolla $igns, that's like one of your most streamed songs.
Yeah, right now on the album, yeah.
People ain't like that at first.
They didn't.
That's another. People not liking it, proving them wrong.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
What made you put that on there?
I just know it was a good song. Like, sonically, I have an ear for music.
What's the name of it again?
Speed.
Okay.
Me, Ty Dolla $ign, and Rich the Kid. I knew that's a good song. And it's like, you know, it's easy to remember.
Mm-hmm.
The hook is just simple. And right now I'm like just pushing it on TikTok. So it's like, you know, I'm just, I don't know. I think it was a good song from the jump. Sometimes you got to go against the chat a little bit. They got to see the vision. Sometimes fans don't see the vision.
That can be one of them songs. You know, it used to be songs like Kiki, and some other songs that I hate so much that I just started to like. That might not sound like it makes sense, but I swear it be songs that I hate and it just wear on me. I'm like, okay, I guess you're gonna play it so much, I like it.
That's what I'm saying. It's like if you start if you don't like a certain type of food, because think about it. Do another analogy. Gatorade wasn't good when you first tasted it.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Yeah, bro. Like,
that's so true.
Niggas ain't really like Gatorade when they first, and then as you keep drinking Gatorade and you drinking it for the thought of like electrolytes and gaining some type of energy back, you like start liking Gatorade.
And you know the thing about Gatorade? It's still trash though. Like
Exactly.
it's really not good. Like it's really not
Exactly. It's like
good for you either. Like
the more you try something, the more you listen to music or whatever, you're gonna naturally start to like it.
Okay. So where would you say you are now, man? You got the project. It's #1 iTunes. You doing press all over. Like you successful. You are 8.5. You said 8.9 out of 10. You feel good. Like what's next?
I'm gonna just continue to push this album. I'm gonna give this album the most love ever. A lot of times when I used to drop albums before, I give it 2 weeks of my attention. This album, I'm gonna give it months on months and just continue to push it and continue to show the love to the project. 'Cause I'm really proud of it. And like, you know, my supporters put a lot of effort, a lot of time into helping me make it. So the least I can do is like give it the right amount of support. You feel me? So you know how music is. Sometimes this shit get digested in a week and that's it.
Yeah.
But me, I'm trying to push this shit to the moon. I want each song on this album to be a hit.
I think it can happen, bro. And I think I'm not saying you are consumed by the haters, but like, man, it's my first time meeting you, bro, man. Fuck them haters. Cause like, I'm not a streaming nigga. I ain't know your shit from YouTube and like niggas had to tell me, to be honest, like not recently, but like when I first heard about you. And like I fuck with your music. Like I still play what's the song you did with Bia and
NLE.
what is it?
NLE. I'm geeking.
NLE Chopper. That was one of my favorite songs.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know, I feel like we pay attention to them haters, man. Our mind gonna be, that's all we gonna concentrate on. You know what I'm trying to say? But I feel like, I don't know, you make some good songs. Even the song with Blueface you did a long time ago. But what is it, Calabasas song? Yeah, I feel like, I don't know, bro. I think and then all the streamers that I interviewed show you mad love, like you to go to this shit. So I think I don't know, man. I think you're doing great, bro, for real. For what it's worth, me saying that, but I don't know. I think you get way more love than hate.
Nah, I do. Yeah, you're right.
Way more love, man. I appreciate you for pulling up, bro. Blame It on the Chat is out right now. Like we said, #1 on iTunes in the US, #2 in Jamaica. I don't know. You gotta explain that to me before we get out. Why is #2 in Jamaica? Like, what the fuck? What the fuck you got going on in Jamaica?
I got a doppelganger out there. It's a dude that look just like me in Jamaica. I've been having to run my streams up out there. And I got Shinsi on my album.
Shinsi it like that.
Yeah, and I said Bomba Clap. And they went, shit went viral.
Get the fuck out of here. Yo, DDG, everybody. Mr. J Hill Podcast. It's a wrap. We out.